Good afternoon, it's Teresa with High Mesa Standards, and it is a Sunday afternoon, and I am here to do the puppies meet and greets. They're 7 weeks old on Tuesday, which is 2 more days, and that's the time when everybody is really thinking about picking which puppy fits them the best. And so I always try and do a meet and greet because they change a lot from the time that they have the last meet and greet until now. They've matured quite a bit and they're getting a little more of their personality. So you're going to see some things that get better, some things that maybe are a little more challenging, and they are changing in their looks quite a bit. And I have some reports for the other puppies as well. So make sure that you are checking out all of our channel to see all 4 puppies meet and greets. This one is our pink collar. This is Independence. And yes, she is still a bit independent, but very loving, and she's a very good puppy. Today, however, she did not pass her face grooming. Oh, she was a little pistol today in her face grooming. So we had some go-arounds with her. She was being very ornery today, like she is right now. She's not letting me basically put her where I want her. She's trying to tell me where she's gonna go. She lost both battles. She's losing this one too. So I think that she has changed just a little bit in her personality. She was a little more willing, I think, when she was a little bit younger, maybe because she was immature. And now she's gotten a little bit of an attitude about her. That could be a good thing. It might be a not so good thing. So what I'm hoping is that with training, that will the independence of her, not her independence, but her assertiveness will start to damper just a little bit. But as for now, she is being quite assertive. Today she, like I said, she didn't even pass the grooming. Usually if they get below a 6 on what I would consider a 1 to 6, if she's below a 6, I'm not going to pass that as a grooming. So because she didn't pass, she will be getting grooming sessions throughout the days until she does pass. So what happens is when they don't pass, I just count that as a lesson that needs to be learned and something that they need to work harder on. We don't back off when they try to push against us when they're grooming. Like, I've never had a puppy so far get mad at me for grooming, and she actually got mad and threatened me, and she got a big spanking for that. So she's now given up now as far as that's concerned. She's decided that I'm back to the leadership role, and she's definitely better now. But for a while there, she was getting really ornery. She was pushing off the table, and she was not behaving properly at all. So we did get her face shaved. She is still a sable. She's got the cutest little face ever. We got her feet shaved, front and back. And just because she didn't like it doesn't mean that she doesn't get it done. So she got her feet shaved, not willingly, but we made her stay through the whole thing and do it because it wasn't hurting her. And she did definitely calm down when I put her in my lap to do the shaving, which is fine at this age. Sometimes I will put them in my lap like this, and then that way I'm shaving their feet and stuff like this, and they calm down quite a bit because they're on their back and because I'm not going to let them go. Right, sweetie? And now she's being pretty docile. So, but I have noticed that she has gotten a little more independent in her plans for her day, and she'll go and wander around and look at things. She does always come when I call her still. She does interact with the other puppies and really enjoys it. She's still not trying to be the alpha in the pack. Like, she's not attacking and she's not asserting her power over the other puppies, but she is definitely less willing than she was before. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, we'll see how things go on the leash walking and stuff like that, because we're going to start leash walking here pretty soon. She is really a gorgeous puppy, though. She's got great conformation, and she will stand for me. Whenever I put her on a stand on the table, she was letting me manipulate her, and she was letting me push her around and tell her how to stand. And she actually acted like she liked that challenge, you know. I think that she wants to be challenged, and because she's extremely smart. So that's something that you need to think about. The smarter they are, the harder they are if you're not going to train them. So if they're trained when they're smart, they're amazing. If they're not trained when they're smart, they can get into trouble because they are not being challenged at all. So that's something to think about when you're looking at your puppy. You need to know that you have time to work with this puppy and to make this puppy your companion, and that it's going to be not left in a cage, which, you know, I would never allow that anyways. In my on my contract, it states that they can't be left in a cage or on a rope or anything like that. That's not allowed for a puppy. So she's biting my shirt, and it's fuzz, so it's furry. Anyways, so this is Independence. I'm calling her Indy, and she is just a sweet little thing. But like I said, they all have their own personalities, and she needs to be challenged. She needs to be used. And when I do insist on her doing stuff, she's doing it. So things change in a day. So I will keep you updated and see how she does on tomorrow's groom, because she's going to get it every day now for a while until she gives up. So that's Kenosha, of course. She's still not really hugely vocal. She's the quietest one of the group. And she's also the least needy. Like, she doesn't have to be around her people all the time. She loves to be around them. She's always around me, but she doesn't have to be. So she doesn't get all worked up if nobody's with her. So that is Independence. That is her meet and greet. She's also still on the smaller side of the group. So she's one of the smaller girls. She's probably the best conformation so far of all the puppies. And there's a lot to take into consideration with conformation. So if you want to know what that is, all you have to do is ask me. As far as right now, as far as we know right now, Osha, we have her reserved, but that's not set in stone right now. That is just the desire of one. Osha, shush, shush, quiet, shh, quiet. Good girl. That's a good girl. So anyway, she is reserved as of now, but that might change depending on the reservists' decisions going forward from now. So this is Independence, our pink collar girl.